Hello, guys, people, everyone. It's 10 in the morning, and well, I wanted to make a video about how I'm feeling. Like, recently, I've been feeling pretty down, and it's not just because, it's because I'm still waiting for my national ID to come out. Because I live in Colombia, so when you're 18, you have to take another picture of your ID. And I'm waiting for that in order to get a job as a bike delivery boy, so I can start moving everything, my YouTube, my music, my gymnastics, my Olympic weightlifting. And I realized, man, I'm getting pretty depressed. Like, being here depresses me. And also, I realized that if I don't do any movement, I get depressed as well. Like, yesterday, it was Sunday. And I just, out of nowhere, just got so depressed, so suppressed, so depressed. I felt really bad. And running is something I have started running recently with my dog, with the wiener dog. And I felt so bad, so horrible, and it's because I don't have any movement. I'm not doing anything in my life currently because there's nothing I can do. I mean, yes, there's things I can do like work out and practice and stuff. But I want to be in gymnastics. I want to be in music classes, all that stuff. And I really want to get a job. I really want to get this job in order to work and pay for my stuff. You know, that's what I really want to do, and I can't because I'm still waiting for this ID thing to come out, which is, I did the math. It should come out by 10th of February or 20th, something like that. Because it's like 15 to 30 days. And I'm really bored. I'm really, really bored. I have been training, but it's nothing. It is nothing compared to when I went to when I started going to gymnastics. It doesn't even compare, like, at all. Like, I went there for like 6 months, and I progressed a lot. I progressed a lot going there. Like, a lot. I progressed so much, man. Like, I progressed probably more than what I could do in like in a year by myself. I can train in like in a year going to the gym, for example. I can go hard. I learned how to go hard. I taught myself discipline, but that stuff bored the fuck out of me, man. Even though I was bored, I still went hard and everything, but it just bored me. Honestly, it just bored me so much. I still went hard and everything, but when you have fun doing what you do, when you have fun, you progress like way more. Like, the difference is not even like the difference isn't like it's not even comparable. Like, you progress a lot. And I did in gymnastics, and I became friends with like the teachers and stuff, and they gave me gloves and stuff, gymnastic gloves, so I can hang on the rings. Man, I just when I used to hang on the rings, man, I would just hold this position on the rings, a false grip. I would be like, man, I'm gonna get some arms, like, get in here. I learned how to press, Olympic press off the floor and stuff. I actually showed them my like V set and stuff. I actually progressed quite a bit because like my planche improved quite a bit. I started doing better swings. Now I've been practicing what it's gonna feel like when I start doing the complete swings. Like, anyways, yeah, I'm pretty bored. Like I was working as a mover like in November, December, and I was paying my stuff, man. Actually, like, my birthday was on December 7th, and that day was probably like the saddest plus happiest day of my life. And I realized a bunch of things. It was sad and happy at the same time. Like, not at the same time, but Like it was so sad. Like in that day, I got to go to gymnastics. Of course, because I was paying it. But I went to gymnastics and I just didn't have energy. I was like so sad. I couldn't remember why. Oh, I think it's because I couldn't. I stopped working. My employer stopped calling me to work, so I stopped. Getting money saved up to pay for gymnastics. So that was worrying me, and I got depressed. I got so depressed. But even then, I still spoke to girls that day. I screwed up, of course, but I embraced it. You're not supposed to run from like rejection. And I just remember feeling so bad. And then I went to gymnastics. Oh my goodness. That literally changed everything. It changed everything. I started, like, I was sad as hell. And then I came out of there. I was, like, I forgot about it. Like, I have something really special with gymnastics. Like, when the moment I get into, like, the gymnastics center, I just forget about my life. And I just feel like a kid in a park. I feel like a kid in a park, and I feel so good, man. I just forget about everything. I'm like, I just get so in the moment. I appreciate the moment so much that I'm just in the moment. I just forget about life, and that was a feeling I had, which was a really amazing feeling because during gymnastics I was worried constantly about paying it because I made like so little money. Like I only made $50 a month. I only made 50 fucking bucks a month. And I was barely like paying the gymnastics, dude. Like I was barely even paying gymnastics. Barely even paying gymnastics. And that worried me. Like, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna pay this? You know? Because I obviously want to keep going there, of course. And also, I got into Olympic weightlifting. Started lifting some weights with my legs. That was amazing too. So I started worrying, but you know what? I was passing rough times actually. I was passing some rough times, but you know what? It could be really rough. It didn't matter, man. It didn't matter how rough the situation was. I just kept going. Like the moment I went to Olympic weightlifting and gymnastics, the moment I entered gymnastics, dude, I like the moment I stepped in the door, I just forgot about my life. Like, nope. I'm like the Jeffrey just left my life just left outside the door, and the person in the gymnastics boy just came in, like me, like the gymnast of me, just came in and just like appreciated the moment and had so much fun. Like it didn't matter how worried I was. I just started doing like physical conditioning with them. I just started, man. I just forgot about everything. And when you forget about everything, I just had such a good time. Like I forgot about my worries. And when you forget about that, and you're in the moment, dude. You have such a good time. Like an amazing time. Like holy crap. Like everything that worries you just I literally felt like that was my place, man. I literally felt like that was my place. And when I did Olympic weightlifting, it was the same thing. I started lifting heavy weights, and I actually felt proud. I felt good about myself. I felt proud and good about myself. I'm like lifting 100 kilos. I weigh 60. I'm like breaking PRs. I'm doing new stuff. Like this is really fun. I started learning new stuff. I actually started learning new stuff as well, and I love learning. And I was like, this is fun, and it just felt amazing to go to those places. Amazing. Like I guess in a way, they really helped me cope with life. But now that we're talking about coping with life, I think exercise has been a way for me to cope with depression because I used to have like really bad like sadness, depression, like really bad depression, and that goes a little bit deeper than that. But working out really has helped me with my sadness and like depression. It really has helped me a lot. When I went to gymnastics, when I used to go to gymnastics, well, I have to keep going there. Fuck that. But when I went that place, when I started going to that place, I felt like I had a purpose. Like my life had meaning. Like this is something I looked up forward to. Like, dude, I used to train so hard in gymnastics, like really hard. Like I went all out. And even despite that, I would want to go more times. Like I only went 3 times a week. Despite that, I wanted to go more times per week. I want to go four, man, five. Come on, you know. And yeah, I wanted to go more times, dude. But I will. I spoke to about I told them about that. Like, hey, how about we go, go for more time. How about we go more times per week? And they're like, we're gonna look about that. We're gonna see about that. We have to talk with the administrator. So right now I feel pretty bored because I'm a routine type of person. So I'm like set the ball rolling type of guy. Like, it's like this quote. I remember it's like you make decisions and then the decisions make you type of thing. I'm like that type of person. Like I make the habits and then the habits make me. And right now, man, I feel like I want to fill my time. I want to fill my time with meaningful activities that are for me, like singing classes, gymnastics, and like Olympic weightlifting. But I can't because I can't. I'm not working right now. I'm waiting for my national ID in order to work at as a bike delivery guy, so I can pay for my stuff and be happy. I really want to progress. I really want to progress. I want to be stronger, leaner, healthier, more flexible. And it's not that, like, the motivation I get from, like, I can train alone or with somebody who does calisthenics, and I've also done that. But I don't progress. Like, I don't push myself as much. It's like I don't feel like I'm focused when I train with somebody. Like I feel focused when I'm in gymnastics, because I would go in gymnastics. We would do physical conditioning. We ran push-ups, everything, sit-ups, a bunch of sit-ups, and then I would be like, yes, finally rings. And then I used to do swings. I started doing swings and stuff on rings because I have to master ring swings. And then after that, I would get tired, and then my back would get tired, and so then I would just start doing pommel horse. So I started doing swings with started doing swings on the pommel horse. Or I would usually do that, or I would tell my teacher, hey, like my teacher would give me a routine, or the guy I used to follow. You'd say, hey, do 10 Olympic presses, handstands, stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And I would always have more energy. Like after I did that, even though I was exhausted, even though I just pushed myself so hard, I would want more. I wanted to go harder. I wanted to do more, like more, more, more. I think that's how I got like respect from them, and I gotta go back there. Like I just have to. I have to go back there, man. Oh, something like literally, I feel like gymnastics is meaning for my life. Like it's like a something meaningful, because when I do gymnastics, I'm like, how can I optimize? How can it be better? How can I, gain muscle mass? And that's why I started doing Olympic weightlifting. I wanted to start strict pressing, bench presses. I wanted more muscle, so that muscle I could use in gymnastics. And I want to be lean. I have a goal of mine. I want to be 5% body fat. And when you do like when you do gymnastics, when you just go to those places, like you start getting meaning in your life. You're like, oh man, I'm in gymnastics. I need to optimize my nutrition. Oh, how can I be better? 5% body fat. The leaner I am, the lighter I am, the more the relative strength. Stuff like that. Or Olympic weightlifting. The leaner I am, the more weight relative to my body weight. I had that ball going. That's what I want to say. I had the ball going. I rolled the ball. Like the ball was like a small snowball effect. Gymnastics, and and this is all gonna make me stronger, healthier, and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm pretty bored right now because I don't have much to do. Like I wanna, I practice music, but I don't feel good in my house. Like I need to go to like a place, like an external place to like play, and I feel like if I did that, I would just go all out and just give it all, you know, at that place. That's how I am. I really want to get a job. I really want to work. I really want to work so I can pay for my gymnastics, for my singing classes, for my Olympic weightlifting, so I can start progressing this channel. I also, upgrading my channel by getting better equipment, getting a tripod, getting a camera, getting a microphone, so I can upgrade my equipment, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating not being able to do this. I feel like I'm like asphyxiating. Because I want to do everything now, but I can't because I just have to wait. This has been really harsh. I want to start my YouTube. I want to make my brand on YouTube. I want to help people become better versions of themselves. I want to teach them about exercise, about appearance, about sexual market value, how to be better. You know, how to gain confidence to talk to girls, and how do you become better? And better in like everything in life, like confidence, physique. And once I start working, like once I start going to gymnastics, I feel like I'm focused, like on what I'm gonna do, like I know what I'm gonna do.